What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about some upcoming future smartphones for 2016. So some of these are confirmed and some of these are just rumors, but we're going to start off with the confirmed one. So the Nextbit Robin. So this is a pretty interesting smartphone. So it's due to arrive in February 2016 with a price tag of $400. Now what makes this guy stand out is this is the first cloud-based smartphone, so it offers a pretty different approach to Android devices on the market. There's no built-in storage with this guy, and it's automatically optimized for using the cloud with applications and photos and stuff like that. And the specs seem pretty good on here too. It's got a 5.2-inch display, 1080p resolution, and it's powered by a 2 GHz hexa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 808 processor along with 3 GB of RAM. And it also has 32 GB of internal storage that cannot be expanded. Next on the list is Project Aria. So we've been hearing about this guy forever, and it's been a long time, but Google has delayed it till 2016. So essentially what this guy is it allows you to swap out and upgrade core components of your smartphone like the processor, camera, etc. So that's very innovative instead of replacing the whole device. It's a pretty dramatic rethinking of a mobile phone, so Google wants to get this right. So so the more time they take, the better the device will be, so you can't get mad at them. So coming up next is the iPhone 7, which you probably would have guessed, the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. So it's due to be announced obviously next year with an array of spec improvements that include a bump up in the processor with the A10 chip and the M10 Motion Core processor with 2 GB of RAM. And it's also been suggested that the size will increase to 5.7 inches without increasing the overall size of the device with the 7 Plus. So it's supposedly going to have an edge-to-edge screen. With the iPhone we hear a bunch of crazy stuff. So far what they're saying is they'll have a new D-jack for the headphone connector, waterproofing protection, and also a bunch of other crazy stuff like an edge display and stuff like that, but you never really know with the iPhone 7. So next is the Microsoft Surface phone. So this guy is actually not a myth. It's actually something real. According to Microsoft's corporate VP, they're actually working on a prototype. So what this is going to be, it's going to be Microsoft made hardware, which is going to be really awesome. So it captured my attention. It's expected to arrive in 2016 with a 5.5-inch Quad HD AMOLED display, 4 GB of RAM, 64 and 128 GB of storage with a micro SD, and 64-bit Intel processor, which is pretty cool, and a 21-megapixel camera and 8-megapixel rear camera. It's going to support a Surface Pen, which is going to be interesting, and a USB-C port. So I'm curious to see what the hardware is going to look like with this guy. We've seen prototypes and it looks pretty good. So last on the list is the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge and S7. So what can Samsung do with an already pretty great device in my opinion? So they're going to update the specifications obviously to the Snapdragon 820. It's been rumored to be clocked at 3 GHz, and it's also going to have between 6 and 4 GB of RAM. So I don't expect them to do really anything too crazy with the design since it's already really great. What I do expect for them to do is compete with Apple with their 3D Touch. I expect Samsung to follow up with something similar to that. It's going to be announced at Mobile World Congress, and that's around April, and go on sale around April 2016. That's when it'll go on sale, but you won't see anything too crazy, I don't think, because it's already such a great phone. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.